Video was directed directly at TheBiddofslayer58. Okay, I got a question for you, fella. Why do you still support 343, Halo Studios, Microsoft, whatever you want to call them, in 2024? Why do you do this? It's been 9 years and they have failed you multiple times. And apparently, they never failed you. They never failed you. You just continue to live this lie that they've never failed you. Okay. How are you comfortable with there being no co-op at launch, no Forge at launch, no features in the game? And you tell yourself that, hey, it's okay because it's a 10-year game. And then when I poked fun at you and said, hey, where's the 10-year game? You deny saying that it was a 10-year plan. You deny saying anything about 10 years, even though you said it says in your comments. It says in your comments. This guy is hilarious. We're gonna have to go through the whole legacy of this guy. This guy's legacy is being a fanboy for pretty much everything. He fanboys over the Transformers movies. He says that Spartan Locke was a good character. He actually was Spartan Locke on YouTube for a while. He had this profile picture of Spartan Locke and called himself Spartan Locke. Okay? The same Spartan Locke that was killed off screen when, that fucking brute, who I can't remember his name because he wasn't even an important character, in Halo Infinite, ripped his head off and then he's wearing him on his armor. And he was in denial about that too. When the toy came out. Yeah, so Spartan Locke is dead and Biddofslayer is back because he can't be Spartan Locke anymore. I mean, because Spartan Locke is dead, so that wouldn't make sense. So just check this out. So I was going through some old videos and stuff and some old comments, and I went down, and I've now actually posted in here, so if he deletes it, it's saved. But so Biddofslayer58, Spartan Locke profile picture. So basically, the start of his comment here is not even his words. Okay, so we can scratch them out because he's just quoting some other fanboy. But as you can see, this guy is prominent on my channel. Even after 9 years, he's still here, talking shit and failing miserably. So this is a comment from 3 years ago. And so I put, they failed you again. And then he goes, no, they didn't. It's not ideal for sure. It's not ideal for sure. There's no co-op and Forge at launch. That's not ideal to him. No, that's a failure. That's a failure. They failed again. I'm sure 343 probably disappointed themselves. They don't care. I'm pretty indifferent on it. Indifferent, there's no co-op campaign, right? In Halo, right? I can wait for Forge. Last time I had to wait. Yeah, exactly. They failed you again. And you got the best Forge mode yet. No, you didn't. You just didn't. Willing to wait. At the end of the day, I'm satisfied with what we have at launch. Yeah, you're satisfied with fuck all. And then eager to see what 343 come up with since they have 10 years to add to the experience. There you go. It's right there, okay? 10 years. You said it right there. This is a 10-year game. You said it there. They have 10 years. They have. See what 343 will come up with since they have 10 years to add to the experience. Which means little will end up on the cutting room floor, okay? Where's the game modes? Where's Bomb Assault? The cutting room floor is there's just fuck all. We've got third person view. Battle Royale was cancelled because it was a fuck up. It was given to Certain Affinity and then it was given them to them at the last minute and it never came out. And the only thing you got was third person mode, which shouldn't be in Halo anyway. Everything is a failure. They can't even get the seasons out. They had to achieve seasonality. They couldn't even do that. That guy failed. He's still employed. These people are still employed. Yet they failed miserably. Okay, Karen, it's simple. I will have something to enjoy. You will be bored and miserable. I win. You didn't win anything. They failed you, and there is no 10 years. Like, you can't just keep saying, oh, I win, like, because you like garbage. That doesn't, like, no one else does. The game failed. No one played it. No fucking, no fucking hype surrounding it. No nothing. Game flopped. And here we are. They failed again. They failed miserably. Like I say, you don't enjoy it though, you just pretend to at this point. So then he said, can I see a crystal ball, please? And then, so this week, like, what was it, like 21 hours ago, I said, what happened to the 10-year plan? And he said, who said 10-year plan? I said, you did. Literally nowhere in this thread did I say 10 years. Kind of sad you're still fixated on me years later. You need to get laid, okay? I hurt his feelings, man. So, you seriously telling me you didn't say 10-year plan when it's literally here? Like, I've added this to the video. Okay, so it will be preserved for all time. They have 10 years to have the experience. 3 years ago. Literally nowhere in the thread did I say 10 years. What now, Bidov? What now, mates? Like, you've got nothing. You defended these guys saying that the reason that this shit was delayed is because they had 10 years to fix the game and they're already working on a new project. The game is dead. All they do now is add skins. They add like Halo 2 fucking armor and then they charge you $26 for the privilege of buying that shit. That's what they're doing. Oh, great developers there. That's what they do now. And your defense is they had 10 years and then you deny that you ever said that. By the way, this is the same guy that said this, which I always go back to because it's hilarious. Defending the fact that the Halo 5 goofballs were jumping around and floating around like Power Rangers on this video here. And then he said that they wanted. So who will win, Blue Team or Osiris? Okay, so he's hyping up this big epic conflict between Blue Team or Osiris, right? And I said, look, they won't even fight. So then we need to jump across to the actual video, right? We jump across the actual video and we get the full context here. So I said they won't even fight. Bidov says, they might. You haven't played it yet. I think there will be an epic confrontation of some sort. Hopefully a fight. I would hate for it to be like Halo 2 where Chief and Arby only meet once and have no interaction. Which is exactly what happens in Halo 5. Master Chief and Locke, they fight for like 2 seconds and he throws one punch. That's the only time they interact in the entire game. So that's exactly what happens. There is no interaction. There is no big epic confrontation between Team Osiris and Blue Team. That doesn't happen. So again, I was right. And I said, even if they fight, it'll be some shit cutscene or a worse, a long-ass QuickTime event, which has now got 18 likes and shit because people realize that, hey, I predicted that shit. Because that's exactly what happened. There was a shit cutscene and they didn't even really fight. That's what happened. That's what I predicted. Bidov was saying, when has a Halo cutscene by 343 been shit? And cutscene QTE will be okay as long as it's epic. Which it wasn't epic. I doubt it will be gameplay, as it will be hard to make a long-lasting battle, blah, 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 blah. So he's already trying to backtrack. But hey, if they do somehow pull it off with gameplay, then props to them. I put QTE is one more thing that has no place in Halo, but Halo 4, it's in Halo 4, so it will most likely be used for all the main boss battles, if there are any. To pull off a battle in gameplay will be way too much effort for 343. That's even if they fight. The Arbiter route is the one they will more than likely take, which they did. There was no epic confrontation. It didn't happen. So here we go. Here he is defending QTE. This guy defends everything. There's no low he will not take. QTE is fine in Halo as long as it isn't overused and the animations are cool. To pull a boss battle would take effort. Yeah, which they won't do because they never put effort in. Have you not noticed the attention to detail 343 have displayed? Their cinematics are mint. No, the cinematics are made by Blur Studios. The ones made by 343 are not mint at all. The ones that were outsourced to Blur Studios is clearly the ones he's talking about. None of the ones that they've actually done, they were outsourced. The Arbitrary is what I was hoping they won't do, right? There you go, you see what I mean? So, that's what happened, so he was wrong, okay? And it's hilarious. This guy says blue team will win if they fight. And then, so a year later, this guy's like, you called it. And I'm like, finally someone read this. Mr. TheBiddofslayer never admitted I was right. It's so obvious they wouldn't fight in gameplay. Says, I never said they would fight in a game. It would be spectacular at all. 2BR based a melee and it's over. And then I requoted him. I think there will be an epic confrontation of some sort. Hopefully a fight. I would hate for it to be like Halo 2 where Arby and the Chief only meet once and have no interaction. That is what happened in the game. Are we not sure about this? That is exactly what happened in the game. Nothing fucking happened. There was no big epic confrontation between two sides. It never happened in the game. The whole fucking the trailers were all lies, alright? And then he tries to say that cutscene, that pathetic little scuffle they had, was the confrontation that he was dreaming of. And then I'm like, quoting him again, there will be an epic confrontation. And then I put what I said. Even if they fight, it'll be some shit cutscene or waste a long-ass quit time event. That is, like, what I was saying. So, what I was saying came true. And then he just keeps going, denial, denial, denial. And then other people jump in. Yo, this is a good one. 343 were hyping someone being a traitor and used classic Oni tactics to keep people in the dark, guessing it worked. So now he's like trying to make out that 343 are Oni, which are a organization in Halo. He's trying to say that 343 were trying to be like Oni to defend the fact that they completely failed with this. That's insane. Okay. You just admitted, then Mandalorian says, you just admitted that 343 deceived everyone with the ad campaign and your damage controlling by saying it's alright because Oni would have done the same. Are you that desperate? GLL, I don't know how to deal with this shit. This is gold, man. Like, this comment thread here is gold. It needs to be preserved for all time. That's why it needs to be in this video. This is hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, you were wrong, I was right. And that's the thread. And he just won't admit that he's wrong, right? And this is still actually an active thread. Look. Slav admitted you were wrong, that was 2 years ago. This thread still lives. 7 months ago someone posted on this thread. It's still alive. This is a 10-year conversation, nearly. This conversation is nearly a 10-year conversation now. This conversation's been going for 10 years. Oh, I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Don't delete the thread bit off. Leave it up. Okay, we're enjoying it. Master Chief and Spartan Locke meet literally once. There's pretty much no interaction, and he throws a hand on Chief and cracks his helmet. That's the fight. There is no fight. So they failed you. They failed you because you were expecting some huge conflict between fucking Blue Team and Osiris. It never happened. Okay, and then you act like these fucking goofballs never fucking failed you. They failed you miserably. You were hyped for all the marketing bullshit for Halo 5. Oh, there's going to be some epic conflict. And then there was no epic conflict. And I predicted that months in advance before the game came out. And you're there going, oh, it's going to be an epic confrontation. And there wasn't one. And just like you were saying, oh, there's a 10-year plan because that's what they told you. There was no 10-year plan, was there? This guy never learns from his mistakes. It's embarrassing. Okay? This guy, check this shit out, man. We can go back. Like, there's pages of this shit, man. As we can see here, we've got a guy defending the microtransaction rec system in Halo 5. He defended that. Denies that Firefight was ever planned for the game in Halo 5, even though it was clearly delayed content. So now it's like, your content doesn't come with the game, then it turns up, and then all of a sudden he praises it, even though when it's cut, it doesn't matter. It's just a constant loop with this guy. Firefight was never planned for the game. Yeah, good one. Good one. Excited for a restart mission button and score attack in an update for Halo 5. 343 has confirmed free updates will continue till after June. Woo! Great. Get score attack, restart mission button. 9 months late. And now you don't even get game modes that. You still don't have like a functioning multi-team with actual team colours so you can see which team is which. And that's not in the game now for Halo Infinite. Where's the 10-year plan? Yeah, no, the games these days are not pay to win. Tell me how Halo 5 is pay to win. How about how you play Warzone and you buy packs with weapons in them? I mean, how is it pay to win? How is it not pay to win? Multiplayer games are dead, and the numbers are going down, apart from like Fortnite. That's basically true. We see this time and time again. Games come out, they fail. Bidov defends them. Halo Reach was shite. 343 is better than Bungie. Yet they failed you. Where was the 10-year plan? They told you there was a 10-year plan. What happened? They failed you with Halo 5. Where was the epic confrontation? P43 don't care about Halo. That's why they've expanded it so deeply. Yeah, good one. Expanded it so deeply. How? Insane. Claims I'm using theater modes to prove Halo 5 is broken, and then I prove to him that it's a 30-second clip from Xbox One, so it's not theater mode, and what? He fails again. Guy gets upset when I criticize other shitty games like Battlefield 1. He'll just come and leave a comment and get even more upset because he likes everything. This guy likes everything. He's got some mental problems, right? This guy loves everything. He loves like Transformers movies and shit. He defends the shit out of them. Okay? Nothing is bad to him. Nothing. Like, you can literally shit in a bag and write Halo 7 on the side. This guy's going to be queuing up day one for this shit, man. 100%. And this is the only people left that 343 have. This is their audience. Guys that will defend anything. Okay? That's it. That's all they have. Most people are out. Most people are like, nah, we're gone. But this guy is the minority of minorities will defend anything. So basically, he says, oh, I hate everything. And then here we are again. I don't hate the game. I hate the season pass. We're talking about the season pass. And yet here we are. He's saying I hate the game. Gears 4 and Gears 5 have way like better like gameplay that is more close to the original games than the Halo series. Halo has lost its identity. Gears of War hasn't. But Gears of War is still full of problems, okay? But then here's this guy. Oh, yeah, it's everything. Yeah, I hate everything. No, I like good games. You like shitty games. Well, you pretend to, for some reason. He's here again on a video. Like, I can't get more than 500 subs, and yet here we are with like near 2,000 now, going strong. So again, he's wrong. Attacking Halo Reach, attacking Bungie games, claiming false claims. Halo 5 sold 400 million, which it didn't. That's not the game. That's all the sales for the console, microtransactions, fucking coffee mugs, all that shit. That is in the 400 million. That's not the game. So he's putting out that false number that fanboys were putting out back then, and he still puts out this false number for Halo 5 when we know it's fake. Halo 5 in the top 10 most played. Yeah, number 10. When the game is only a year old. It's not even good. And that's only in like one region. Like in Europe, it wasn't even in the top 10. Is it ever possible to you like the game but wish for more? It's like, because you defended this garbage game in Halo 5, that's why Halo Infinite exists. That's the facts. You defended that shit, and then shit got even worse because of you. Shit got worse because of you buying ret packs. That's why shit got worse. That's why Halo Infinite store has £26 armor for, $26 armor for Halo 2 armor. That's because of you. You did that. Congratulations. Yeah, there is no free DLC in Halo 5. It was the delayed content. It was content that should have been getting in at launch, like Firefight, Forge. The shit was delayed. It's not free DLC. It's from the game. Same as Halo Infinite, really. All that content should have been at launch. And anything that's extra is like Forge maps, which 343 didn't even make. There's GLL crime because people like Halo 5, but at this point, Halo 5 was fucking doomed. Like, this was the Firefight update. Like, people are praising an update for Firefight. Firefight should have launched with the game. It was delayed content. This is what we were talking about. And then everybody was saying, like Mr. TheBiddofslayer, that, hey, it doesn't matter that the shit's delayed, but then when the shit actually comes out, then he'll praise it. He praises the company for bringing out content a year late, or whatever, or 6 months later, whatever it was for Firefight. It was somewhat stupid. And then it does the same with Halo Infinite. There he is defending microtransactions again. They bring out packs that you can only buy with real money, and he defends that shit, right? This is kind of ironic because Griffball still isn't in Halo Infinite. It comes to Halo 5, but delayed as fuck. But it still isn't in Halo Infinite. Well, that's interesting. So this is me basically saying here that Halo 5 is a filler game and nothing really happens. Like, all the core story was in Halo 4. And then when you get to Halo 6, that's when the game's going to fucking end. But they completely shelved the entire fucking game because Halo 5 was so bad. But yeah, literally nothing happens in Halo 5. All the characters are established before Halo 5 from Halo 4. Nothing really happens in the game at all. And none of that shit carries into the next game. And that's basically what I was saying there. So I'm pretty much correct. It's just that the way they did it changed. But the actual result was, yeah, nothing in Halo 5 matters. That's what I was basically saying. Nothing in this game even matters. Because when you get to the next game, it's not even going to follow on or anything. That's basically what I was saying, right? The same way in Mass Effect 2, nothing really follows on into the next game. Most of it is established in the first game, and then it's delivered in the third game. Nothing really happens in between. That's basically what I was saying there. Anyway. He is defending Halo 5's pathetic storyline. And me putting him right on that shit. We got one here. Dude, just stop. It's pretty clear the majority, quote unquote, disagree with your opinion. I kind of miss the days when YouTube had a red dislike bar. You would be a fucking Darth Sidious at this point. I said, so what? Question mark. So what? Who gives a fuck what other people think? Okay, so what's he got to say about my like to dislike ratios in 2024? Because apparently, if you have the minority opinion, you're clearly wrong. But when the opinion is clearly the majority opinion, then you're right. Well, am I right now then for saying the same exact shit I was saying 8 years ago? The fact that they can't make video games, the fact that 343 is a failure, that people don't like microtransactions and battle passes and seasons and all that garbage. The fact that I was saying all these years I've been saying this, that it's going to crash the game industry, that people aren't going to keep supporting this garbage. It's a race to the fucking bottom. And yet here we are. Everybody now agrees with me. People are upset about the 343 Studios rebrand. They want them to be fired. They agree with me. I got more likes than dislikes. There you go. So I'm right. You're wrong. You were always wrong. It's just now people have finally realized it. Most people have woken up now. You're one of the few people that still hasn't woken up. And we still need to educate. Okay? People like the videos where I talk about them making fucking scripts. Which, the shills. You said they weren't paid shills. And they were. Okay? Like, we can go all the way back. All the way back here. The only videos where I get more dislikes than likes now are videos about Mischief, where all his retarded followers come over here and dislike the video. Apart from that, they're all like more likes than dislikes. Okay? So what now? Because apparently you shouldn't be saying shit if you have less, if you have more dislikes than likes. Basically, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Well, I got more likes than dislikes now. I've had more likes than dislikes for a long time, unless I'm talking about Mischief or AEW Fight Forever was a 50-50, you know. But there you go. Like, most of the videos now are more likes than dislikes. And I've noticed this for a long time, all right? So, what now? Defends the removal of BTB for Halo 5. Then it did get put in. I think it was after more than a week of launch. So it was like 2-3 weeks after launch. And then it was Forge maps, so it didn't even count. They weren't even in real BTB mode with real maps from the game. It was all Forge maps. This is the only time he's ever praised me, when I said that, hey, Gears Ultimate was a good game. There you go. But apparently I never say a game's good. But you got him right there saying that I praise game. So yeah, basically, there's also a video on my channel that goes through a bunch of his comments from before. And he was talking about how it's not ADS, it's smart scoping. He's talking about it's not Call of Duty controls and all this bullshit. So if you want to see more of this idiot, just search TheBiddofslayer58 on my front page, and there you go. You got more. But yeah, this guy is a clown. I mean, seriously, how can you still be here after 9 years trying to say that 343 are a good company? Trying to say that 343 is good for Halo after all the disasters that have happened, and the fact that you even deny saying there was a 10-year plan for the game on the same comment thread where you said it was 10 years for the game just shows the kind of character that you have, okay? So let me know what you think, guys. Feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, let me know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, or if you got more recommendations. I know some people want me to do the Hidden Xperia reaction. I might do that. Let me know what you think about that, or is there other stuff you want me to cover, okay? Let me know, guys.
It was a big moment, right?